B96.
Well, Showbiz Shelly here on the hot seat with the Veronicas, the Australian girls, the Veronicas. Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hey, babe.
Now, I'm here with Jubilee Jess. Is that what it is? Or?
No, I think I want to change it now. I think I want to be. I think I want to be Just Jess, or what was the other one we just said?
Jezebel.
Jacked Up Jess.
Jacked Up Jess. Okay, and is it Lesbian Lisa or you don't like
Yes,
that?
Lesbian Lisa works just fine.
Okay, we'll do Lesbian Lisa. Cool. And Showbiz Shelly, like I said, so this all works out.
I love it.
Welcome, girls, to B96.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. Now, talk a little bit. You have this song called Untouched. Love this song. Such a great song. Talk a little bit about it in your album and how would you guys describe your music? Because it's kind of interesting. So just run with it.
I think the new record definitely, it's got a very electro pop rock kind of sound to it. When we were writing, the songs for the record, we definitely wanted it to have that edge, and we kind of progressed as musicians from our last record, which was a little more
Standard rock pop.
Yeah, a bit younger. So yeah, I think the new record's definitely got a bit of an edge to it, and yeah.
And what's the name of this record, just so people know?
It's called Hook Me Up.
And would you say what's kind of the message behind this record, Untouched?
That particular song?
Yeah.
I mean, when we wrote it, I guess we were both going through a point in our lives where we were not physically with people that we could say that I guess we love, and yeah, and
But
so
we don't really love them.
I don't know, sometimes we love them, sometimes we hate them, but
It's basically just, the song just kind of talks about
she usually
being
answers
away.
that question, not me, you can tell.
Throwing to Lisa.
Lesbian Lisa.
Lesbian Lisa. No, the song's basically just talking about being away from the people that you love and feeling very out of touch or untouched with them. And it's funny because we were really getting into Skype at the time, that camera chat thing.
Sure, yeah.
So it's kind of like how you can physically see them but you can't be with them. And it just kind of talks about that, really.
Cool. I know you guys are twins, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have known because the hair is different.
I know, I changed my hair color.
Jess is blonde-haired and green-eyed today. So
Usually I've got dark hair.
And brown eyes.
Well, and brown eyes. But
Okay, so you're rocking the contacts and the dyed hair.
Yes.
And you were also born on Christmas, is this correct?
yeah, that's
Yes,
correct.
Christmas Day.
So what is that like? Do you totally get gypped on the gifts or what happens with that?
We've been pretty lucky. Our parents are really nice, and they actually try to separate the two for us so that we don't feel too ripped off. But in the past, that has happened, and we just don't invite those people back to the party next year. We just cross them off the list.
That's how shallow we are.
Yeah, because it's all about the presents.
Absolutely. And you grew up in Australia, right?
Uh-huh.
And how old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
We're 24. We just
Okay,
turned
so you're
24.
still your youngins. And what was it like growing up in Australia?
I mean, it was really weird. I mean, it's, there's killer things everywhere, big spiders, and they jump on you. No, it's we don't really know any different. It's awesome. Everyone's really laid back, and where we're from, Brisbane, it's in the tropical state of Queensland, so it's sunny and warm all the time, and we're not used to this snow. It's kind of crazy.
Funny being here because in places like New York as well, there are such big cities, and it's funny because we grew up in Brisbane, which it's not exactly a small country town or anything, but it's definitely not the biggest city in Australia. So we always get a real kick out of being in places like this where it's snowing as well. We don't come from a place where they have snow,
So yeah, you're not used to 17 degrees. That's not something that you're...
Not Fahrenheit, no.
Especially not this time of
Celsius.
year.
No, not Fahrenheit. But different.
Yeah. And do you guys, do you follow Heath Ledger at all? Did you follow his whole thing? Were you guys fans of his? Because he won an award last night at the Screen Actors Guild.
Oh, it's
Right.
so great. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think everybody in Australia was, a huge fan of Heath because he was, one of our greatest, talents of Australia and exports. And so, obviously it definitely affected the entire country when he passed away. But he's remembered, it's great that he made such an impact overseas, on behalf of all of Australia, really.
Picking up a ton of awards all over the place. So yeah, good for him. And how'd you guys come up with the Veronicas? Where does that come from, that name?
It was kind of inspired by a couple of things. One of them was the Archie comics. Betty was the blonde and Veronica had the dark hair.
Oh, yeah.
This was at a time when we both had dark hair. So yeah, no, we kind of were inspired by her. She was always the edgy one who stood out. Veronica seemed to always be the girl that made a statement and got her own way and had a bit of an attitude about her, so we always liked that.
And you girls are so little, too. I didn't realize how little you were because I've seen you on MTV and stuff. Do you know?
Yeah, everybody thinks we're a lot taller.
Yeah, I thought so, too. I don't know why. I just assumed so. Do you guys have boyfriends? Anybody you want to talk about? Share?
My boys are
Music
trouble.
is our boyfriend.
Ah.
Music is our partner right now because because we're so busy.
We didn't have time for anything else.
We're each other's boyfriends.
Yeah,
She actually got me a card for my birthday saying, to my husband.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I felt like, you know, it was appropriate. We spent every second together, you know.
Yeah, you guys, do you fight a lot? Do you ever fight?
No.
Really?
You don't
Yes,
get along perfectly.
yes, we do. I mean, of course we fight. You know, we're together 24/7. We're sisters, and you know, at some point, you know, we're gonna clash. But I mean, all in all, I think we get along pretty well for the amount of time we spend together.
Yeah.
Great. Well, you guys, new song, Untouched. Love it.
Thank you.
And album Hook Me Up in stores, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
now.
Well, the Veronicas, thank you guys so much. You guys are great.
you.
Thank you.
Feel so